Rossi's in here for that. Chemicals moving on to the Cypher here as well.
Spamming. Reyna's pushing. Peeking.
So far working up. We'll see if Stani can hit some.
Literally getting inside the window.
As well. Wardell
oh my god.
Certainly looking at that one with MVSIs, but they'll have some gunshots pushed up massively. That's going to be a free kill for sure. And a heal as well.
Oh my goodness.
Shot, you can tell, is really feeling himself today. I mean, just like we had talked about with Android, these are plays that we expect to see from someone like Android, and now as emphasis specifically talking about Shot Up, where
well done from Shot Up, and Immortal is still a good play.
Freed up to make that play a little bit safer. And once the first
get a little ballsy
through,
on your bonus.
I mean, you already see it. JC Stanley is just
you can really set a good momentum, set a good pace.
And he knows that his presence is required at C. There's no one coming through a lobby, so they're Shot Up, able to find his second elimination. Ganks is spamming with the Ares for another, and TSM really not a lot they could do here, stuck in C long.
My eyes are down.
Yeah, that's might be the round already. TSM's, you know, in a lot of trouble here. This is meant to be their gun round. They dropped a bunch of weapons. C has been completely nullified here. Shop's going to lead the way. He'll walk through. He doesn't even care if he dies. He's collecting kills. Difference available. Cutler for one, and that's going to be it.
Well done.
As it's IMT with 4 alive, and I mean, Shot Up's just controlling the game right now. Shot Up's doing whatever he wants, pushing up, getting aggressive, doesn't dismiss away. He's so alpha this game. He's just going to heal up every single time. He's got 0 fear.
All right, so now for TSM, they'll be on into a save round, but we're really going to be looking over to their direction to see who exactly will be able to step up to try to meet Shot Up on the battlefield, because I mean,
look at all those stars. Oh my god.
If Chemicals can even find another elimination or two here, he'll be fine with the neural.
So what are they going to do here? They're going to pull and get the orb?
TSM once they get back to a full buy.
Pull smoke orb, maybe?
So who's going to be the one to really kind of get things going here for Team Solo Mid is really my question. JC Stanley even getting aggressive of his own. Recon bolt there to free him up for the early operator. Shot Up another. That one over from A Sewers, and
you didn't see any of those kills, but
in their spawn.
That's the thing. Even
whatever.
On GSM,
just Nico
here, where you know they're typically supposed to be the team. JC Stanley, nice to get out of the way there, not dying. Over to Brax, who was into mid, and possibly a flawless here. I mean, Brax would have to hit an incredible share shot, and they're gonna push him as well. This is what we're talking about. Like, there's just 0 respect. IMT. They're not here to play around. They're here to just completely smash TSM.
Isn't Phoenix a must on this map?
They've done just that.
Why?
You have to really respect
why on this map? Why would
saying,
Phoenix be a must on this map?
Really set the tone, set the pace. Because to be fair, I mean, looking at some of the things that have happened on Haven,
what makes this map better for Phoenix?
They came out, and I don't know the circumstances, but in their round of 128, they had to go to overtime versus a team called Team Nate. So there had to have been something that was not going well for them, and maybe they were kind of messing around with stuff. Who knows? I mean, I can't really speak to it, but the result stands out in your mind. Looking at an overtime in round of 128. So the fact that they could kind of come.
I mean, I guess one orb is always easy on every map on every side. That's just kind of how the maps are designed. So I don't think that's it.
Everyone's pushing up.
Holy. He's getting so close with that op, man.
TSM bring one back, and that was looking bad, by the way, because Wardell looked like he was going to get timing.
So many stars everywhere. Look at how many stars are all over the map, dude.
But JC misses the shot, and then Wardell punishes. So TSM still technically in this round, but they're getting hard pushed by IMT every single round. Sharp's walking in again. They're just going to annihilate Cutler, and that's going to be the 4v2. TSM have to think about saving.
And with the operator, you feel like that's for sure. But there will be a split up. They're trying to make a move over to find a couple of isolated kills, and maybe there's an opportunity onto Rossi in the corner. Holding his own for now, waiting for a peek. Wardell will be seen, not going to get the quick scope. That's the operator down for both squads. Rossi still stuck in the corner.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Ascent has T-side orbs. Good point.
Welcome to the team, apparently. Hell of a first start to the half for him. Sticking with Shot Up pretty much the whole way through. 9 kills for Shot Up, 6 of them for Rossi. No deaths yet.
And like I said, you know,
it's kind of hard to tell which star is which. When there's 2 Astras on the team or in the game, I can't tell whose is who.
It's been 5
like one should be blue and one should be red.
I did say, but they had like a minute left, so that's the other
right?
issue. I didn't check the time. I thought there was maybe, you know, less time available, but
on the mini map, I mean.
And Immortals are pushing up, expecting them to do the same again. Shot Up's already, you know, really close on B. This time it's going to be Rossi taking control of, you know, A lobby straight away. And every single round, TSM have to respect it. Every single round, TSM have to be like Is shot up or somebody going to push up? We have to check for that first. Drone's going to go in. They haven't seen anybody yet.
You want confirmation on that call, Avril. That's a double updraft over the top through middle to see if there's anyone coming through. Right click not going to come out for Wardell. Shot up too good. Empress is called. Gravity well was spent. Decent shot at range to push back the Reyna player. So maybe an opportunity to keep working through the middle map for TSM, but the weaponry, the arsenal, and the fact that they're in a 5v4, not great news. Although, shot up does fall. So, okay, an opportunity. And that kill is actually pretty deep into B, so maybe they can work their way through the front.
Shot was on low HP as well. Brax has come to JC Sunny. This is doable, Brax!
Oh my goodness.
Might be saving the round here. 2 kills for
that
TSM.
pull.
Pick up some Gubs. Nero Theft as well. The ultimate coming through for Immortals.
A lot
2
of
players
info.
alive, and they gotta hold on, but they are
About the
nowhere
eco.
close to the A site. TSM know it because they cop the ultimate. They can see exactly where Immortals are, and this will be a free plant.
What do you want to do about a retake here if you're Immortals is the real question, because obviously, like you mentioned, Rossi's completely figured out. They know that he's going to be on the flank. And Chem is on the opposite of the map and not moving quickly. This almost feels like they just don't want to give away any of these weapons in what will be a thrifty round for TSM. So it's going to either have to be exit kills or just saves from this point on.
I think exits could be smart here as well. Just take away those free guns for TSM. That being said, TSM would have bought the next round anyway. So that is debatably not super effective. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. Brax is scouting through. If they actually go into B, this could be an opportunity for chemicals. But at this rate in time, we know Immortals are not going to go for the defuse, so they're going to look for any frags they can. For TSM, and this is smart as well, they're going to try and push chemicals. They'll keep going for it, cut with a nice one tap, even through the wall for an extra free gun. And because TSM were going to rebuy and they also get the operator, I'm pretty sure on the ground, they were going to rebuy anyway. Yeah. Pushing for the extra guns is the correct move, and they've done that.
Okay. Wardell back to the scope. JC Stanny there to meet him. And everyone will come into the mix with full weaponry. Only thing really to kind of point out outside of it is the fact that Gangsta will be pulling down an Omen here to kind of get things going. Or Odin, sorry, I wanted to say Omen. What the? So 5-1 here for TSM. They do also have a running back to play too.
Ironically, there's no Omen on the field. So this is like one of the few games. I think the very first game I've ever cast, there's no Omen. Or what feels like a full year or something, because Omen's been dominating the meta for ever. That's true. You know, Brim was here for a while during the Ignition Series era, but towards the end of that, Omen started coming in, and now completely Omenless for both sides. It's Astra across. And Astra you would expect to be good on a map like this, where it's pretty big, and for 3 sites, Astra having impact on all 3, no matter where she is. You could be on the complete wrong site and still have impact on an attack or defense. And for once, Immortals are, you know, not the ones just super aggro here. And they kind of got punished for that last round, to be fair. They didn't really push through,
That's
but
fair.
Even just shot up, re-peaking on, like, no HP, gave away the first pick. And then, you know, that's when the dam breaks open and Brax gets 2 more.
Well, big round here in round number 7.
Oh, this is
TSM,
so huge.
I won't say it's a required win, but winning this round will allow them to
The pick
make
is so
this happen a
important
little more competitive overall.
From JC.
JC Stanny still playing aggressively through a long. Sees a shoulder, gets the kill on the drone. Pixel peek, essentially. But that's not going to slow down TSM. If anything, they've sped up a little bit. They're going to go into the astral phase, seeing if he can find some information to be put down from the expensive utility to get in. Sabrosa, run it back, not going to find too much value. Nebula clearing some space, and JC Stanny Rossi picking up a lot of information for Rossi around the corner. Oh boy! 3 in a row for Rossi, and Immortals go up 6-1.
Yeah, the Bell lineup was found so perfectly there for Rossi and delivering it over. Another round for Immortals, just when you thought TSM was getting a bit of momentum, just when you thought, okay, TSM went around here, it's time for them to string through a couple more, maybe TSM on the comeback, and JC Stanny lights it up. He opens up with the first kill, second of the Brax as well, and then this lineup from Rossi was so beautiful to see, and I think the second time so far.
I'm not seeing a lot of gimmicky plays to use like a fake star and peek behind it with like 3. I feel like that's that's an easy way to. It's like not very expensive. If you're on an eco, you could probably pull it off very easily.
Shot up, first blood.
I want to say that shot up just destroys Wardell.
Yeah, I think there's appropriate he missed spam coming in the chat, I have to imagine.
I haven't seen many people peek with a fake star.
For Immortals, I don't mean to BM at all, but it's just situations that TSM have continued to lose these first blood engagements.
So it's TSM coming down the Cosmic Divide here.
Good spot. Oh, dude, if he walks through, though.
I don't even want to know.
Oh my god, look at them in the garage door, dude.
It's not going to happen because
what the?
What the? Retake.
Oh!
This drone, Hunter's Fury is at least going to open this up.
What the heck is going on, bro? What is going on?
Making his way on. Gangsta and Rossi still find 2, though. And now it's down to Drone. Angle for the first. Not going to know the second was right next door.
Close.
And Immortals find themselves up 7-1, and I'm not going to lie, that one felt like it must have been round for TSM, but based on the execute alone with the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they even copped in a Cosmic Divide there, to be fair, they weren't very fast. They popped down the Astral Wall, and then it's not the biggest and fastest take from TSM. They kind of wait around a little bit. They you know, slowly walk onto site, allow IMT some time to get some rotations in. We don't even see Rossi truck down his own ultimate because he dies pretty early. And I think if it wasn't for the fact that Drone picks up a kill into entry, that would have actually been pretty tough for TSM again because they were quite slow.
Some damage, it looked like, did come through with the spam shots out. JC standing here before, just trying to read the numbers. Does
in between.
Let's get the connection. So TSM will have gained favor through a long and potentially through the short as well. We got the Cosmic Divide defensively placed for Immortals, cutting really right down the middle of the sewers. And I agree with you. I was going to try to leave that thought for you, though, but it feels like this is way too soon.
Well, the thing is, it's like there's so much time available. If you're TSM, like you can do anything now. You can back out. And the other thing is, because the wall comes down, Immortals can't even hear TSM backing out. TSM can just be straight sprinting off site, and Immortals have no idea. And now the wall's gone. I don't know that you want to use that about a minute in, like 30 seconds in, with a minute left on the round. It's too early.
Hunter's Fury coming out. Gangsta. Not going to really
going
see
back A.
anything whatsoever. So another ultimate off the table. This is still doable here for TSM on this Thrifty round. They've got numbers over towards A. There are no Immortals defenders anywhere nearby. They're trying to frantically recover from that situation. Shock Dart's coming out. Drone
He's getting pulled off plant.
Back away as there's a gravity well placed. So now it's going to lead to Immortals working their way out.
He's just a turret. He's a turret.
Find 2. Rossi another double, and everything comes down to Sabrosa. And
I actually thought they were going to win that round.
Can't quite pick up the weapons on the ground in front of him.
He was maybe looking for the Opera to give that one back to the hands of Wardell, and Wardell's not had a lot of chances to snipe this map so far. He's going to have one just in time to buy.
I mean,
because they've lost
it's hard to think. Like, if they had guns, if that was a gun round for TSM, TSM wins. Like, TSM just wins 10 times over, but it wasn't a gun round, so it was close.
Got 2 shots in there with the op, and unfortunately couldn't quite get a kill. 2 and 9. It's not
like I don't want to say there was anything wrong with what happened.
Probably their best player, what should be their best player. 8-1. The scoreline is nothing but dominance from Immortals so far on this defense.
I mean, we'll spend some time at the half to talk about the impact that Rossi has had as a fill-in for Nature. I mean, we valued Nature really highly as far as what he actually brought to this Immortals team overall. And Rossi says,
just getting picked apart.
And Wardell goes down once more.
I feel like it's always a 4v5
looking really
for TSM.
Positive for an Immortal 9th round, but TSM do have weapons to work with here, so an opportunity maybe to try to find an opening and get this 4v5 in play. JC standing missing a shot through Garage means that TSM have gained a little bit of ground to work with.
It might be the force to star on the ground as well, so I don't mind that coming through from Sabrosa, you know, trying to really push the operator off the line, maybe force star to be used. JC starting misses, bit of a rare mental shot.
Oh, I thought he was about to dismiss.
We'll get punished, but it's still Immortals coming out. Big TSM just down at 1. Sabrosa's got to do it all, and he doesn't have the HP, the time, nothing, no teammates, no win. 9-1, 10 rounds down, and TSM looking for something. Look, shift, like, I mean, TSM, even if they get 3-9 here, what is the likelihood they even win this map anymore? Because coming back from a 3-9 on the second half being down that much is, you don't see many teams do that ever. Almost no teams come back from that kind of deficit.
Well, look, you brought it up at the very top of this matchup, Avril, and you were absolutely right to remember the fact that TSM didn't play this map at all through stage 2. And even during first strike, they only played it to a tune of a 12-5 overall record on it. So it's by no means been their best map. I think the best way that I can characterize my feelings on what we've seen so far is that this does not feel like the TSM, even through stage 1, that we largely saw. Their execution
that's such a good cam.
It feels like they're still trying to kind of figure out what exactly they want to do. And now you're going to get Sabrosa trying to push through to run it back. He gets caught by a trap wire, a gravity well, and a little bit more of just about everything on the field at the moment. Immortals have not fallen at all.
Oh my god.
The first chemical inside the cyber cage making a lot of noise. Maybe not.
Oh my god.
He spams for a second, but Drone is there to respond. And the fight
this freaking Odin is insane.
It is a 2v4. Now make it all up to 1. drone for the 1v4. Not going to find anything at all.
Getting pummeled. I mean, I called an Immortals win,
not bad for,
but I thought it'd be a little closer than this.
Basically a safe round, but even then, like, technically there was 2 rifles for, you know, one in drone, one in Subrosa. So I don't even know if you could really say that, but I don't know. I'm trying to find something here for TSM. I'm trying to say something about TSM right now that gives a little bit of hope to maybe looking at a comeback. But I was saying that 3-9 would have been a rough comeback for the second half. How about 2-10? That's assuming they can get 2-10. They got one more chance to do it. It's still Immortals looking on maximum bank value. It's Gangster sitting on 9k. He hasn't died for so long. Rossi, by the way, over 11 rounds has only died once. And on 13 kills as well. I mean, what do you do against this Immortal squad who's playing out of their minds right now?
I mean, it doesn't look like there's really much barrier of success really anywhere. Shot up early. Empress finds one, able to dismiss away. Stays
that was
safe.
a very bad route that Shot Up
with the
took.
Hunter's Fury for a second. Now the trades are even, so TSM with the spike still in hand has an opportunity to get the spike planted.
I know exactly.
That will indeed be the case. Neural Theft will also be spent. Cutler setting up shop with a couple of the stars around to kind of make life difficult for Immortals on the retake.
It's a really big round for TSM so far. 3v3 into...
Come on, get 2, TSM. Oh my god, this guy's just spamming, bro.
He's really deep on sight. He's not going to be able to ult. This could be really bad. He's down.
Chemicals just spamming through.
Oh, Braxton.
Has to be sitting close towards where the spike is.
I see.
The spike can't place it, but Chemicals pushes through, finds the elimination, and Immortals will exit the first.
What happened to Nature? I think Nature is taking a break, right?
Up 11-1.
I can tell you right now, I wouldn't have been super surprised if Immortals beat TSM today. Not surprised by that. What I am surprised by is the scoreline. Because if Immortals can beat TSM, maybe it's close. Maybe it's competitive. 11-1, I'm going to say it. Don't hate me. It's not competitive. There's no way. You objectively look at this. I think you can be a fan of TSM and still admit that this is not competitive right now. 1-11 is not a showing at all. And look, the highlight reel, it's just all Immortals. It's Rossi as well. It's everybody. It's JC Sani picking up kills. It's Rossi doing stuff like that. Rossi, by the way, has only died twice now over 12 rounds. And, you know, and the last death he had was on that 12th round. So,
oh my god, he actually has only died twice.
And I think just beyond that, just because it would only be fair to sell the story of what Rossi's done so far, he's largely been kind of on his own defensively. So he's not just finding these eliminations, he's holding sites, and he's doing a lot of really good work to kind of communicate when he needs to get help and how that help should come through to be there for the assists. So, yeah, really good stuff from Rossi so far. Definitely impressed. TSM now moving over to the defense. They're initially going to be tested over towards A. Drone's going to see a lot of information. Shockguard goes down. The jet dash in for JC Standy gets him off guard, and Shut Up finds the second. Clean take. Immortals will have a plan.
Yep, so it's going to be a 5v3.
Might be a 13-1.
They're barely taking damage. I mean, JC Sani takes a couple of licks there, but it's nothing really to write home about. And even then, like, Immortals don't slow down. Chemicals gets Brax on the flank, and it looks like Immortals are even trying to push through the link they are.
Okay, relax, Immortals. Relax. I get it.
They're so confident. They're so alpha today.
You're owning these guys, but goddamn, be careful.
Spam pistol shot moving through. Dashing on forward. Does find the first. Oh, pretty a health. He swaps over to a weapon that only has 4 ammunition, though, so that will be a bit of a problem, and that will be where the 1v3 attempt will fall. 12-1, Immortals winning a pistol, looking pretty good to cruise their way into a map 1 win here.
This is looking like a write-off. I think 13-1 would be like a fairly fair kind of prediction here. This is a GG go next. I think for TSM, you know, we talked about the fact that they don't play Haven.
GG go next.
Since JBL, so all of stage 1, they didn't play any Haven at all. It was a permaban. I think after this map, it might end up being the permaban again. We'll see. Maybe it's just Immortals. Maybe it's the Immortals difference. Maybe versus any other team, it would have been fine. TSM, you know. All
right, I'm done watching this TSM game.
Again, the other element of that was not seen was the use of the drone to kind of like narrow down the possibilities, right? They checked the close right corner. They got pretty deep in the site with it from Crashies, and so that certainly helped.
Ooh, I didn't see where those stars went, but it was a quick gravity well followed by a Nova Pulse. And Mummy looking to find the vulnerability and that stun off the back end.
Stream is so bright, my eyes, man.
Something towards Octagon.
Like, I don't have good vision, and it's being ruined even more.
So a couple of stars spent, not able to find too much impact, but now they're going to gather up here and look to try to threaten this A side. There's a cam watching for this. Does get busted though. Now the drone will lead the charge. Hot hands blocking the U-turn push.
Oh, Whippy with the collateral through the Nebula smoke, and Dazzle on top of it with the ultimate. What a way to kick off a round here. Envy on double digits, but Ghost right behind him looking to find their 7th. Is Whippy forced to use that paranoia to try and escape. Finesse only able to find 1 on the site, and Crashies needs to go huge here in a 1v4 with just about 30 seconds on the clock. Has information on 1. Possibly on another. The shock dart, 1 available. Shots go down. He's able to find that first kill. Operator taken down, but Dazzle will find his counterpart. A nice little 3K, and now Ghost only trail by 3.
Yeah, Ghosts are really building up now. What a shot from Whippy. I'm not sure if that was a collateral. Was it through the smoke? He didn't see anyone? Did he just guess shot it, or did he have a? I don't know if he had a chance to like line it up before the smoke blew.
That's a whatever round. If I'm Envy, I'm not tripping there. To lose a round through a collat, through a smoke,
after it was kind of, you know, equal footing.
Not tripping.
Up until that point, with the space that Envy were taking. As now we're still going to see both teams fully decked out for the most part. Crashies is going to have to get the Spectre, so that's the one little bit of a hiccup there as far as economy goes. As we're going to see Envy wasting no time trying to get that hookah control. A very explosive team. They're well known for this style of play.
Ooh.